There was a little bit more care in the 80s and 90s homes because they weren't building thousands of them a week.
Yeah.
Right.
Excalibur passed codes, but I still won't go in there.
Yeah. You never been there? It's fun.
I have been there. I won't anymore.
Yeah. I went there once.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Insurance is changing a lot in the last year. I mean, Carly was talking to me about the other day how rates are going. Everything's going up right now, of course.
Yeah.
But there's some carriers. Not everybody's here that used to be here, right? I mean, what's going on with that?
No. So one of the biggest changes that we're going to see February 1st. It's been enacted with a lot of carriers out there. They're not non-renewing as of yet. But a lot of new business writing carriers aren't writing homes that are more than 20 years old.
20 years old.
Crazy number to think about.
So if your home
Not
was
that
built in
old.
2002, you can't get insurance from that carrier.
My house was built in 85.
Oh, well, you're definitely
certainly
you're
can.
toast, man. Yeah.
Which is tough,
So
though,
don't
because
switch is what you're saying.
and that's the challenge, right? Because then
Yeah.
the question is, are you locked in where you are? And right now, a lot of people are. Now, our hope is that this is going to be short term, but we've known, people have kind of always said, homes in Vegas aren't built like homes in the Midwest are, where, my parents' home was built in 1892, and
Sure.
it's kind of like continuing to go on.
Right.
And so we're now starting to see that on the loss side of things. Most of it's on the water. So we've certainly had on the West Coast more water losses than we've had in years
Indeed.
past.
Yeah, sure.
And so the plumbing is really kind of the big issue that's out there for it.
Interesting.
Again, you're going to see, it's going to be pretty interesting, right? When everyone, attorneys and insurance agents, right? They go up to the state legislature here middle of February at the same time. It's
Right.
funny how they piggyback that back and forth.
Yeah.
But one of the big things that attorneys are going to definitely try to push right now in the state of Nevada, wind-related water damage is not a covered peril. Whereas in California, you can have, you don't necessarily have to have flood insurance. But if it was, a big windstorm comes and it damages my tiles, therefore then water gets into my home, covered claim. What if there's no damage to your tiles because we just have wind blowing in sideways through ventilation systems that normally wouldn't?
Okay.
Not a covered claim.
Wow.
And so they're going to make that big push this year, which is why the insurance companies are jumping ahead of it and attempting to not write homes more than 20 years old.